Moyry Castle stands today overlooking the valley known as the Gap of the North, or Moyry Pass. This fort originated in the 17th century during the 9 Years' War in Ireland. It was built to secure the pass by Lord Mountjoy, Queen Elizabeth's most effective and ruthless general. He was sent to Ulster to crush Hugh O'Neill, the Earl of Tyrone. Moyry Pass was a key strategic location required to access Ulster from the south, and as such, it would come to be a huge part in the war between the Irish Alliance and England. English forces arrived in Dublin in September 1600. Their plan was to establish a garrison at Armagh in order to take Ulster from O'Neill. In order to do this, they would march north, first to Dundalk, then Newry, and then finally on to Armagh. Moyry Pass was the sole point of entry into Ulster, with much of the terrain heavily wooded and mountainous. Both O'Neill and Mountjoy knew this, but it was the Irish who held the pass. They had created trenches and barricades fortifying the pass with earth and stone. The English reached the pass on the 20th of September, and on the 25th, taking advantage of a misty day, Officer Thomas Williams led a sortie attack into the pass. After heavy fighting, he identified the Irish defences and returned to camp, with 12 dead soldiers and 30 wounded. For 6 days, heavy rain held up the fighting until the weather cleared on the 2nd of October. The weather was extremely important to warfare at this time due to matchlock muskets requiring dry conditions to be fired. On the 2nd of October, the English decided that there would be no other way to break down the Irish defences unless they just used all-out force in a direct attack on their barricades. Waves and waves of English soldiers attacked the barricade, eventually breaking down the defence. But the English did not anticipate the next move from the Irish. As the English had broken through their defences, the Irish troops were concealed on both flanks, and as the English commenced their assault on the third barricade, the Irish troops attacked from 3 sides. For 3 hours the fighting went on before they finally signalled for a retreat. The Irish pursued their foes, but the battle was over, and they had won. The English retreated back to their camp with heavy losses. However, the Irish could not hold the pass for long. They had run low on food, water, and feared a flank from their rear, and as such they could only stay in the pass for 12 more days before they retreated to Loch Lurkin. In their absence, the English take the pass and continue their march north in the war. The following year, Mountjoy ordered the construction of Moyry Castle in order to hold the pass. He had the forest cut down and the hill cleared in order to build a fort capable of holding the pass from any who attempted to take it. For years the castle stood watch over the valley, ensuring English rule over the pass. Over the ages the castle fell into disrepair, it stopped being used, and was no longer important in the warfare on the island of Ireland. And so to this day the castle still stands guarding the Gap of the North, watching and waiting.